Ghostbusters have been around since 1975, and no one really pays much attention to them.
We're the Ghostbusters.
I'm Spencer. He's Tracy.
I'm Kong. We're the Ghostbusters. We're clever, courageous, and strong. Your sleep has been...
Maybe you didn't hear me right. No one pays attention to the Ghostbusters. 2 words. We love the Ghostbusters, so to speak. The last Ghostbusters movie got destroyed, and I think that's sad. I really liked it, and it had my second Ghostbusters crush, Abby Yates. The Ghostbusters are 35, and it's time to look at the Lego Ghostbusters sets. Now, I don't have $300+ for the firehouse, so I'll just be looking at everything under that. Oh, also, the brick heads. Personally, I'm not a fan of those. So this time, I'll be looking at the classic Ecto 1 and the Lego Dimensions Classic Ghostbusters sets. Here we go. The Ecto 1 is the Ghostbusters car. The build for this is fairly easy, and it took me about an hour and a half to build. The instructions are simple and to the point. Although it can be frustrating on a few parts, if there's not enough light, you can't see the difference between a silver piece and a gray piece. I've built this thing 3 times already, and each time I had the same problem. The top of the roof always seems unstable. I think about how they should make it more stable in the build, only to finish with an extra piece left. The part I was hoping would be there to stabilize it. Now to me, the problem is that the piece is already shown in the position, but it's surrounded by other parts, so I tend to miss it. It's a very small mistake, since it could be fixed easily in the end. This is no Mr. Universe van. Ugh. The Lego Ecto 1 comes with the 4 Ghostbusters. They also have their proton packs, a ghost trap, and a couple of walkies. They also come with a buildable stand. This is all great stuff for Lego busting. The figures have alternate faces, a normal face and a scare face. The proton packs are a build, and I think they look great. The minifigures can fit in the car, so 2 can fit comfortably by themselves. If we add the proton packs, they start to get cramped. But what if we need all 4 of the guys? It can be done, but now they're all very cramped. 2 figures right up front, one in front of the other. Then another takes the back seat comfortably, and the last one is laying in the back. The proton packs will not fit with the 4 Ghostbusters riding. I have a nitpick on this Ecto 1. That would be the blue tube on the driver's side that comes up the car, and it's tucked under the equipment on the roof. This always seemed really sloppy to me. Also, when you try to take off the top, it kind of tends to get stuck, so then you have to take it off from underneath, and you just have this tube just kind of hanging out. But overall, I really like this Ecto 1.
Whew, the real Ghostbusters will return after these messages. We now return to the real Ghostbusters.
I couldn't help it. It just popped in there.
What? What just popped in there?
The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Unfortunately, I never got to play Lego Dimensions, but I do like the mini sets that were available at the time. I picked up Ghostbusters, Back to the Future, and Beetlejuice. Ghostbusters had 4 sets. 3 of them were for the classic Ghostbusters. They include Peter Venkman with the classic Ecto 1 and Ghost Trap Level Pack, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man and Terror Dog Fun Pack, and Slimer with the Slime Shooter Fun Pack. The classic Ecto 1, Ghost Trap, Terror Dog, and Slime Shooter are simple builds. These 4 builds don't have instructions in the box. They're actually in the game. There's videos on YouTube from fans that have the instructions for the builds. Peter Venkman and Stay Puft are just minifigures. Slimer is a different type of minifigure, no building for him. Peter does come with a Proton Pack build. This Proton Pack is the same as the other ones that were built in the classic Ecto 1. Level Pack Peter is different than Ecto 1 Peter. First, let's look at the similarities. He has the same head, Proton Pack build, torso print, and legs. Both Peter's hairpieces are completely different. The Ecto 1 version looks like it's blown back, and the Level Pack version has a receding hairline, and it looks closer to Bill Murray's hair from the film. The arms on the Ecto 1 Peter are plain tan. The Level Pack Peter has printing of patches on the Albie bones, a No Ghost logo on the right shoulder, and a pocket on the left. The Dimensions Peter is similar to the Firehouse Peter, except that one has a slimed torso and a slimed alternate face. The Slime Shooter is just a canon type build, and it really looks like it has nothing to do with Ghostbusters. I'm not a Slimer fan, so this set I was gonna skip, but at $3, I couldn't pass up completing my Ghostbusters Dimensions set. The Terror Dog is a neat little build and even has articulation via ball joints on the neck and tail, although it looks like it's bucktooth. Stay Puft is a nice little figure too. Since it's a minifigure, all I can think of is, this is a guy with a Stay Puft mascot costume. The Ghost Trap is okay, but then there's all that extra stuff that's just kind of jumbled together. It's kind of lame. The Ecto 1, I gotta say, looks like it had promise, but then they went ahead and only gave it 1 set of wheels. It's very awkward and disappointing. It doesn't even run right. It keeps spinning. I can get it to go straight, but I have to do some trick, and I haven't even figured that out yet. I'm sure there are better things from the Ghostbusters universe that could have been made instead of the Slime Shooter and weird trap. Maybe just a regular trap. You know what, I'll just give the trap a pass. I hope you enjoyed this review on the classic Ghostbusters Lego sets, minus the Firehouse and Brickheads. Happy 35th anniversary, Ghostbusters. Now, let's hear that iconic Ghostbusters theme for the credits.
Let's go, Ghostbusters!
Well, I guess that's close enough.
We're the Ghostbusters.